Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Listen to This. I don't expect this video to get a lot of views, but this is an album that I'm really, really loving. Ever since it was reissued just, I think, 2 years ago now. Yeah, on Craft Recordings, Tony Rice, Church Street Blues. Now, for those of you that don't know Tony Rice, he is a Virginia, I'm very proud to say, Virginia flat picker on the guitar, uh, oftentimes cited as one of the most influential guitar players of all time, especially in the acoustic world. Generally, you have, like Mother Maybelle Carter, Doc Watson, Tony Rice, all kind of thrown into that mix. Tony is a phenomenal player, was a phenomenal player, I should say. This is his 1983 album, again, Church Street Blues. This is the reissue on Craft Recordings. And I should say, first and foremost, this is the best sounding album in my collection, bar none. The acoustic on it is mastered perfectly. It sounds like Tony is playing in the room. I know that's an oft used expression here in the vinyl world, but it really does sound like Tony is playing right next to you. And I couldn't be more happier with this release. Now, again, you look at Tony Rice and you think, uh, you might just think, oh, he's a bluegrass player, he's a country player. I don't like that kind of music. I'm really needing to tell you that he is much more than bluegrass or country music. He is the reason why people like Billy Strings, one of the biggest stars right now in the touring world. He's the reason people like him exist. It's because of Tony Rice. Tony Rice was really a big part of that progressive bluegrass movement from the '70s up until the '90s. Guys like him, Ricky Skaggs, Sam Bush, Norman Blake, even Earl Scruggs on banjo were really all pushing for songs that weren't traditionally in the bluegrass vein to be played with these old time instruments. And Tony was right there with them. This album is really just Tony on the guitar. I think there's 4 tracks with his brother Wyatt. He did a few albums with his brothers, the Rice brothers. All of his brothers were very talented. But this album has covers by Gordon Lightfoot. It has a Bob Dylan song, One More Night, from his Nashville Skyline record. The title track, Church Street Blues, was written by Norman Blake, his collaborator in a lot of different things. There's a great album called Blake and Rice that you should check out. It's just the two of them on guitar. He's got this fantastic baritone kind of voice. And I think from my understanding and reading, he was not always the biggest fan of his voice, and he kind of had to be pulled out of that, to be like, Tony, you can sing, and play incredibly well. But this album is just an absolute monster of a record. I can't recommend it enough. It is on the Sugar Hill label. And again, this is the all analog cut, I believe. Sorry, it is not. It is AAA lacquers from the original tapes by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio on Craft Recordings. So check out Church Street Blues. Again, the title track is one that I would highly recommend. Look up the song One More Night, the Bob Dylan tune. Look up the song Last Thing on My Mind. It's a beautiful tune. Orphan Annie is a great song as well. And, you can't go wrong with a mustache like that. But yeah, don't let the idea of it being bluegrass or country scare you, because the guitar playing is as good as any, these fast metal, hard rock guys, Eddie Van Halen, anybody like that that's known for their speed on the guitar. Tony Rice gave a lot of influence to guys like that. So I really recommend this. Church Street Blues, Tony Rice. the best sounding record in my collection. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you know Tony Rice. Again, proud that he's a Virginia boy. Please comment, please like, please subscribe. I would love to creep up closer to that 2,000 subscribers mark. And I really appreciate everybody that's been subbing me over the last couple of weeks. I've picked up a few subscribers, so thank you all so much. In the meantime, y'all be good, take care, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye now.